Motorists will see a hefty increase in the pump prices of petroleum products on Tuesday, January 30, with local oil firms saying that prices will rise by almost 3 pesos per liter. In separate advisories, local oil companies said the prices of gasoline would go up by 2 pesos and 80 centavos per liter and 1 peso and 30 centavos per liter for diesel. At the same time, the price of kerosene will climb by 45 centavos per liter. The Department of Energy Oil Industry Management Bureau attributed the hefty price increases to the United States' declining crude stockpile, among others. This marks the 4th consecutive week of price increases this year. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency says President Bongbong Marcos was never on the government watch list for illegal drugs. During a prayer rally against charter change on Sunday, former President Rodrigo Duterte made a controversial claim that Marcos used illegal drugs. Duterte claimed that when he was mayor, the PDEA showed him proof that Marcos was on the narcotics list. In a statement, PDEA refutes Duterte's claim that Marcos is in the agency's watch list. The PDEA pointed out that Duterte had his own narco list when he became president in 2016. According to the agency, it merely revalidated Duterte's list, noting that the name of President Marcos was not in said list. Davao City Mayor Sebastian Duterte said President Bongbong Marcos should resign if he does not have love and aspirations for the nation. Mayor Duterte made his statement as his father's supporters gathered at a hotel to voice their opposition to charter change. Mayor Duterte said Marcos was lazy and lacks compassion as he called for the president's resignation. He added that Marcos's foreign policy has endangered Filipino lives. The mayor also lashed out at Marcos for reviving the stalled peace talks with communist rebels. He said Marcos did not know anything about the suffering of the people of Paquibato and Marilog, parts of Davao City that used to be rebel strongholds. For her part, Vice President Sara Duterte says she has not spoken to her brother about his call for Marcos's resignation. Meanwhile, Marcos's former campaign manager and Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez discouraged the audience from being tempted by money to sign up for charter change, adding that their person, character, and dignity are not for sale. The Senate has set an inquiry for Tuesday into the signature drive in the People's Initiative campaign to amend the Constitution. Former President Rodrigo Duterte said he would order the arrest of those behind the People's Initiative to amend the Constitution if he could ever come back to power. Duterte made the statement during a prayer rally in Davao City at around the same time the Bagong Pilipinas kick-off rally led by President Bongbong Marcos was being held in Manila.
If by the grace of God, mabalik ako, milagro lang naman yan, hindi ba yan totoo? Kung mabalik ako, arestuhin ko kayo lahat for the swindling of the Filipino people. You committed fraud. Pinagsayangan ninyo ang pera namin. People's Initiative does not involve buying the vote or the signature of the Philippines.
According to Duterte, there was nothing wrong with revising the Constitution, but questioned the People's Initiative.
Bakit pumasok sa utak ninyo yung People's Initiative? Anong nakain ninyo? There's nothing wrong with the Constitution right now. The environment in the Philippines seems to be positive, okay.
Should the People's Initiative push through, Duterte threatens lawmakers that he would likewise order the military enforcers to ruin Congress and call for the independence of other regions against the movement. Last November, Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romeo Brawner Jr. revealed a supposed destabilization move against the administration. But the AFP later clarified that Brawner was only misquoted and that there was no such destabilization plot. Duterte at that time said he was wondering how his name got dragged into the alleged scheme against Marcos. While Duterte had confirmed that he did have conversations with some retired generals, he denied being involved in an anti-Marcos administration plot.